Hello everybody, and before we get into this video, I wanted to let you know what's going on with this video. You're going to notice I sound a lot different in the video, and that's because I made this like 3 years ago as a Halloween special, but somewhere over the past 2 years it was deleted from my YouTube channel. I think it was YouTube that did it because I've noticed 4 videos now that have been randomly deleted, and the bad thing is that I didn't have this saved in a backup file. Hence why I never re-uploaded it until now. I have this video now because people steal my content all the time and re-upload it on YouTube, and finally it kicked in. I was like, hey, I remember the title of that video, let me just type it in and see what I can find. Lo and behold, the first results of my video posted on someone else's channel. So I stole that shit back. I hope you enjoy this, even though it is a little older, and I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard it, but this was one of my very first countdown videos ever. And I think I've kept you all long enough from the video, but the video is only 5 minutes long anyway, so what else you got to do? I hope you enjoy. Number 5. December 2014, Jacksonville, Florida. While having a spot for a swimming pool dug up in their backyard, a homeowner is surprised to find what appears to be a human skull. Police were notified and excavated the yard. As it turns out, the home was occupied prior by the Hames family, and in 1993 Bonnie Hames went missing, leaving not much to go on for evidence. Her husband, Michael, was the main suspect from the start, but not enough evidence was found to bring charges against him. Months after finding what appeared to be the human skull, the remains found in the backyard were confirmed to be Bonnie's, and in August of 2015, Michael was arrested and charged with the murder of Bonnie. Number 4. August 2014, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. A parent's worst nightmare is losing one of their children. Or at least that's how it's supposed to be. Kimberly and Jared Tutko lived with their 6 children in their home. A few of their children had special needs, and Kimberly said it was her duty to take care of their daughter who was in a vegetative state, and it was her husband, Jared's, responsibility to take care of their son, who also had special needs. Kimberly claims to have started noticing a foul stench, and that is when Jared informed her that her special needs son, Jared Jr., had died days before, and he was too afraid to say anything. After police were notified, they investigated the home and found that Jared Jr.'s room was covered in fecal matter and filth. Not only that, but they had it so the door locked from the hallway, and Kimberly claims to have not been up in his room for days, even though when she was first asked, she said she hadn't seen her son in years. Starvation and dehydration are believed to have played a big factor in his untimely death. The remaining children have all been placed into state care, and Jared was arrested at the scene. And fortunately, both parents are now facing charges. Number 3. January 28th, 2015, San Francisco, California. Police were tipped off of a suspicious package sitting amongst some trash about a block away from Twitter's headquarters. Upon further investigation, the package was determined to be a roller-style suitcase. Inside, they found body parts, so badly mangled that the police needed a medical examiner to confirm if they were even human. They were, and upon more investigation of the area, police located several more body parts scattered around the surrounding blocks. Police were unable to identify the sex, race, or even if the pieces were from the same body. Number 2. June 2016, Goldsboro, North Carolina. A woman went to a garage sale and found a great deal on a freezer. But there was a catch. She was told that it contained church materials that the lady's fellow church members would need to come and remove. She agreed to the terms of the sale and took the freezer home, it being taped closed. After some time, and no word from the supposed church members, she decided to open the freezer and remove its contents herself, only to find the body of an elderly woman. After she notified the police, the body was identified as the mother of the lady who sold her the freezer. No foul play was suspected in the death, but the woman who sold the freezer is facing charges for failing to report the death of her own mother. Number 1. October 19th, 2016, Sacramento, California. Like something out of a horror movie, Sacramento police were baffled, and I'm sure creeped out, to see a transient woman making her way down the street with a human skull on a stick. Upon confronting the lady, and questioning her as to why she had a skull on a stick, they were led to an abandoned homeless community, where a man who lived next door pointed out the rest of the decomposing corpse behind some bushes. He said that he had noticed the smell a while ago, and went on to investigate, thinking it was a dead animal, but the smell was overpowering, forcing him to go back inside without ever finding out what it was. The body and cause of death have not been identified. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification button, all that good stuff, and I really do appreciate you checking this out, and make sure you keep an eye out for another video that I found on another stolen channel tomorrow. Yay! So I guess I can't complain too much about people stealing my videos. At least I have a way of having it saved if it disappears from my end. I will catch you all in the next video. And just remember, it's always scarier if it's true. Bad bye.